Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I figured we would do a get ready with me. Disclaimer, I am 100% not a beauty YouTuber. I just have to get ready for small group tonight and I wanted to film it. And if you hear dogs in the background, they're playing in the living room. Could you all stop for a moment? No, okay. That's pretty much it. I'm just not a beauty YouTuber. But since I was getting ready and I don't have anything else pre-filmed to go up today, I figured I would do this and just talk with you guys. If you don't like it, you can let me know. If you do like it, you can let me know. It's not going to change whether or not I continue to do stuff like this because I will. But let's do it. Everything I use will be linked in the description box below. But this is, I get these from Walmart. And I just cut my hair about a week and a half ago. So what I do, because even after I get out of the shower, my hair is very lackluster and just very fine. I have a lot of hair, but it's very fine. And it's prone to getting extremely oily. So what I do, I don't do a lot of this. I just get this from Walmart. It's Dove Fresh Coconut Dry Shampoo. I like the Dry Bar dry shampoo, but I was in a pinch and this is what we're using. So I just spray it in the back of my head. Just a little, not a lot. Because we just washed our hair. We don't need a ton of stuff laying on it because you can clog the follicle and then the next thing you know, you're bald. So just a little bit. I play with my hair a lot too, which doesn't help. And now we're kicking it back to 3rd grade with our little, and yes, this does put a dent in my hair, but it's the only thing that holds this amount of hair back well. And I have to straighten my hair when it's this length anyway because it just kind of kicks out at the end. So my hair wasn't meant to be this short, but here we are. Let's do this. All of my stuff, this is what I use most frequently. So I keep it in this bag. That way, if I decide to just take off out the door, and most of the time, quite truthfully, I'm doing my makeup in the car. I have perfected putting on mascara as my husband drives 75, 80 down the interstate. It's a true story. I might film that one day. Speaking of the husband, I need to go wet my little Real Techniques beauty sponge. I'll be right back. I've wet my little beauty sponge. This is the Real Techniques. I prefer it over the Beauty Blender. That's just truth. And it's cheaper. So, might as well use what you like if it's cheaper. We're balling on a budget over here. I can't be spending $22 every single time I need a beauty sponge. Should I tell y'all what I'm doing as I do it? I mean, y'all ain't blind. Well, I mean, I show you all how to clean a toilet. So, might as well. Use Carmex, that's what I start with. Like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing. I keep these by me because I clean off the handles of my brushes. I have all Morphe brushes right here. Obviously, this is not sponsored because, really, obvious. But anyway, the mirror I use, I don't have a mirror that sits here, which is going to be fun. I have this Joy Mangano travel mirror. You can stretch it all the way out. This bends, you can tie it around stuff. This side is the regular, and this side is zoom. Got a little too close to my face, but you'll get the picture. I really like this. My Aunt Teresa got it for me for Christmas. And this thing has come in, this thing is the bomb. And I have mirrors in almost everything. I don't usually use the desk mirror. I probably do need to invest in one of those. Okay, so what I like to do, now that I've got everything on this table, is pull everything out of this little travel bag. And by pull it out, I mean I do this. And then I just kind of pick through it. These are the 2 foundations I use. I have the Estee Lauder Double Wear in Ecru 1N2. This oxidizes just slightly. And then I have the Born This Way, Too Faced, and Pearl. I have basically used this, the 48-hour whatever from Lancome, whatever you want to call it, and I love those two, so I don't usually switch up my foundation. That's just true. I know what works and that's what I use, but I wanted to try something new, and I was in the store at Ulta and I came across this, and I was like, you know what, I've heard good things about this, I'm gonna give it a shot. But when I was swatching all of the like when I was trying to do a match test to my skin tone, everything was coming off extremely yellow, and it took, I went through all of the light shades and they were still too dark or too yellow. Even the porcelain was like a shade darker than me, but I mean, me and Casper are same color. So Pearl works. I mean, when I put it on there, it blended right in. This does oxidize just slightly, but I absolutely love these. I used to love the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. I think that's what it was called. But to be quite honest, they're getting so expensive at the drugstore, and I don't wear makeup all that often. So why not just spend the extra money to get the better product? If I'm not going to use it that much anyway, this is going to last forever. I've had this for a year. I probably should have thrown it out by now, but this was $40-something. I ain't throwing it out. And then I have the Tarte Shape Tape in Fair Beige. And that's my base. And I use this says Laura Mercier, but it is not. It is the RCMA No Color Powder. I just take the lid off. I just did this. Take the sifter out and then fill it back up. This is the first time I've had to refill it in over a year. The first time I filled it up was December of 2016. But if you wear makeup more often than I do, you're going to go through it quicker. I buy mine from Beautylish. I got 3 of them in December of 2016 in a bundle. I think it was like between $30 and $40. I can't remember. And this is the second bottle, but I have the other bottle that I filled this up with originally and was gonna finish that bottle off, but couldn't find it and didn't want to spend forever looking for it. It's in my makeup in there. So I just grabbed this one and filled it up. So, all right, let's talk. Where have I been? I mean, I was doing really, really good and then fell off the face of the earth. Sometimes I use the Nivea Men Sensitive for a primer, and by sometimes I mean I've used it twice since I bought it, because I'm not one of those people that spends, I use 2 pumps. You could probably use less, but it's a medium to full coverage. It's buildable. That's what I do. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't like to be out wearing makeup for like 45 years. I am a person that when I put on makeup, I plan on wearing that makeup for 5 hours max. And by max, I mean max. I'm not here to wear makeup for 65 hours. It's just not happening. That's the truth. I love this little Real Technique sponge. It's like, what, $7? Sorry if my little mirror pops into the frame. It's like $7, and I prefer it over the Beauty Blender. If it's cheaper and you like it, go with the cheaper of the two. Where have I been? Last week was extremely hectic. We had a lot of new clients, and we were out and about almost all day, every single day. And I didn't finish the declutter of my closet. I got all of it out, went through the clothes. I have clips of going through the clothing. And was just like, nah, bro, I'm good. I'll go through this some other time, when I know I'll actually take and donate the stuff. I ain't trying to lie and say, oh, look what I did, and then put the bags back in the closet. No, the bags are back in the closet, but I didn't show that video. Now I'll be looking like a panda with my dark circles. One thing I've never seen anybody show is how they go around their nose ring. I use this. This came with one of my Estee Lauder things. I've had it for so long it wore off the name. It's a little flat brush. The MAC 242 is similar, but this was free. So, which do you think I'm using? I'll probably buy the MAC 242, to be honest, eventually. I just don't do makeup enough, and I don't do enough to warrant buying a bunch of stuff. I had a lot of makeup brushes at one point, and I went through a phase and I got rid of them. because I wasn't doing any, okay. I wasn't doing anything, to be honest. I haven't touched my hair. I got it cut, but I have not done anything to my hair, dye-wise or color-wise. And like what? Over 2 years now? But I went through that phase. I wasn't wearing any makeup or anything. I don't like to use foundation brushes a lot, but this is the M439 from Morphe. I've already worn the number off a little bit, but it is what it is. I got when I decided to get more brushes because I got down to like 3 Real Techniques brushes and a sponge. My mom bought me this for Christmas. It's the Jaclyn, no. My mom bought me this for my birthday. It's the Jaclyn Hill Favorites, and it comes with this thing. There's some brushes in here I'm not a big fan of. I won't use very often, but I use this to blend down my neck. I'm not a beauty YouTuber, but it is what it is. I look like I have a darn black eye. Like, I'm so pale, to be truthful. There's not much I can do to not have dark circles. Like, let me zoom you in on this. This is a travesty. Look at this. That's just dark circles, y'all. Zoom y'all back out. That's a little too close. That's my dark circles. We're getting real in this video. And because of my dark circles, everybody says this is so full coverage, but I guess I just have, oh, I'm on the zoom side, girl, no. I guess I just have such dark circles that this doesn't cover all of it. I have to full on layer this to get the coverage that people without dark circles get. I'll put a little around my nose. Let's talk. So, I'm really random and will bebop everywhere, not gonna lie, so just bear with me. I've never done one of these. I don't even know how to hold my thing so that it's out of focus, out of camera, whatever you call it. God, I'm looking real cute. Now that we're looking like scurry. Let's talk about where I've been. Even though I've tried to talk about where I've been for the past 45 minutes. I am, like I said, last week was very hectic. And I didn't finish filming the closet reorganize, whatever, declutter. And once I didn't finish filming that, I mean, how many cleaning videos can you realistically do in 1 week? And I didn't want to just like flood y'all with how to clean a toilet. I mean, y'all know how to clean a toilet, right? I mean, y'all watch me, but I know it's motivation. I just didn't want to constantly just put up cleaning videos. Or I'm getting ready for small group tonight. I might as well film getting ready and just talk to y'all. I mean, I watch these all the time. So, might as well. Alright. And I do like, because I am so riddled with dark circles, I do like to get one shade lighter under my eyes because I do have such harsh dark circles. Now that I've done the base, I use, where you at? This is one of the brushes I don't use frequently. This is the Morphe E8, the little tiny foundation brush. And I don't like it for under my eyes because it just streaks. I don't know, I've used this twice. But it's still a good brush. I mean, like if you want to use it for that, it's still a good brush. I'm missing something. No, I'm not. There it is. I use the Morphe M438 to put this under my eyes. I do not bake with the RCMA powder because I don't know how people bake with it. Well, I do a little bit, but I can't leave it on there. Like, I pack it right under my eye, I push it, and then I kind of, what was that? Because, to be honest, it gives me a white cast. Like, I don't know how it doesn't for other people, but it does for me. So I just barely, I push it. I need to get this out of the way. Let me do the zoom one. I push it underneath my eye like this. And then I sweep on top because that's just how I do it. Why did I not upload? Regardless, to be truthful, I've been feeling a little out of sorts recently, and we had revival this week. We were gone all day doing stuff for the job or for the business. This is the Morphe E41. I just take the translucent powder and pop, 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 pop. I don't sweep, I push. But we had revival, throwback revival at our church. And so that started at 7 every night from Thursday to Saturday. And then we have church all day yesterday. And we had to drop material off. It's just been a really hectic couple of weeks. On top of it being a couple of hectic weeks, to be honest, if I'd have pushed myself, I could have got a video out. But like I said, I don't just want to do cleaning videos. And I'm not going to do videos like this with my husband here. It's just weird to me. I don't know why. I'm not at that place where I can be like, and him be sitting right there. You know? Another thing, as I put it on, I usually put it back in here. And that's what I like to do. So I've used this, put it back in here. And then I contour with my Smashbox Shape Matters palette, and I use the, whatever color that is. What color is that? It's just called Contour. That one. I use that one to contour with. Shocker. But I've just been a little down and out. I won't get into why. That's nothing horrible, but every now and then I just get a little discouraged for some things, and I don't know, I just couldn't get myself to do it, if that makes sense. I was just aggravated this past week, and that's why I really enjoy going to the church I go to, because I've never been around women who are so kind, so uplifting, so loving. I've gotten more compliments from the girls that greet you at the door for Throwback Revival. I mean, I haven't been complimented so much ever in my entire life. And I don't know how to receive compliments very well. So I'm just like, thanks, I'm used to Mean Girls. Now I'm using the bronze to kind of... I have a very round face, so hitting these points is critical. But I don't know, I really enjoy going to the church I go to. There's such good people, and they have such good hearts, and you can just see their heart in everything that they do. They're not phony. They genuinely care about you. If you need to talk about something, you can like message them and have conversations with them, and there's nothing they won't discuss with you. If you need prayer, they're here for you. Like, they're just really, it's amazing. It's an amazing, uplifting church, and I'm in the young adult program. I think that's like ages, I don't know the ages, but my husband and I are in the young adult, and I've never met young adults that are so mature. To be quite honest, my husband and I don't normally hang out with people our age, because a lot of people our age haven't been through the things that we've been through together. Like, we got married at 19 and 18, and we grew up very quick. We've experienced life. You know, our first home was a feed store together. Like, we've experienced some stuff. We've been through some stuff. So a lot of people our age are into partying or just very immature, and they have very unrealistic views on life that we used to have but got shaken out of at such a young age because we were married. So it's very hard to relate to people our age on any level. But these people are our age, and some of them are younger, some are a little older, and I'm finding myself really just enjoying the company of these people. And I use the E47 to do what I'm about to do. I just really enjoy their company. It's definitely taught me a lot about myself, and it's taught me that, you know, you might spend most of your young adult life thinking that you're the only one that feels the way that you do, or you know, all these other people are just living life and they have such a great life and everything's perfect and they're immature because they never had to grow up or never had to live. And then you come across, I mean, some people are like that, don't get me wrong, but you come across people who are genuine and actually care. And I don't know, I just love my church. I love the people in my church. And I'm a very backwards person. Like tonight we're going to small group. My husband and I have a marriage small group. I just got an email from her. Her and her husband, we're going to their house for it. I actually signed up for one for women last year and I never went to it. And the reason I didn't go to it was because my social anxiety is so nuts that, let's see what she sent me. Oh, please do not. Oh, that's sweet. Don't plan on eating before you come. We're feeding you. God, I've never met people that are just so loving. And okay, I can't do that. I'll cry. I've just never met people like this. And I'm so thankful that they exist. I'm thankful that they are willing vessels for God to show how Christians are supposed to be. They're just amazing. Everyone's amazing. And anyway, I didn't know people could be as amazing as these people. They're just so sweet. But I signed up for small group last year. And I bought the book. I read the book. I did everything I was supposed to but go to the meeting. Because my anxiety was so high. I've never been around women my age. Hi, Bill Bussafine. I've never been around a group of women. Like, I'm just awkward in those situations. I have slight OCD tendencies when it comes to conversations. Like, I will literally rehash a conversation I've had over and over in my head and like analyze it to see if I said anything stupid or were they really meaning it this way. Like I don't mean to be that way. It drives me up the wall, but I am that way. And being in a group with women, this is the Morphe M530 I'm doing my blush with, but being with a group of women has always like freaked me out a little bit, to be quite truthful. And because of that, I really psyched myself out of going. And I wish I hadn't. I really wish I hadn't. For my eyeshadow, I'm going to use the Jaclyn Hill palette. I also have the Natasha Denona Star palette that I'll probably be pulling from as well. I've signed up for small group for our marriage. And I've also signed myself up for 2 women's small groups. And John's in a men's small group. I'm going to push myself. I'm going to make myself go because I've chosen to stay back. I've chosen to stay hidden. I've chosen not to get involved. I've chosen to allow my social anxiety and my regular anxiety, I've chosen to let it overtake me. And this year I'm just not doing that. I'm going to start saying yes to things. I'm going to start doing more things that scare me. I'm just going to make myself. I'm just going to push myself. I'm gonna make myself go. I ordered my one of the small groups for the women is the Priscilla Schreier Armor of God, Full Armor of God, and I've ordered the book, and it has not gotten here yet. And the small group starts tomorrow. So, but I read fast, so. But I'm gonna make myself go. I know I've said that like 14 times. This is the Morphe R37, and I've used it so much that the numbers are like scrubbing off of here. This is what I use for my transition color. I use these 2. I don't know their names. This is the packaging where she said it was limited edition and it wasn't. I use these 2. But this is it's still decent packaging. I still travel with this. And by travel, I mean I put my makeup on in the car. But I just put those in my crease. What do I talk about now? How do people come up with such amazing things to talk about? I'm boring. Oh, let's talk about what I want to do to the house. Our basement flooded. And that is where my washer and dryer is. So that's been fun. And I'm hoping I want to talk to our landlord to see if we can't reroute the washer and dryer. And I'll have to move the bed. But maybe put like a little laundry room right here. I'm hoping he'll say yes. Because I cannot stand going to the basement to do laundry. I can't. It's so dark and dingy down there. And there's spiders. This is going to be such a long video. I don't even know if my computer will hold all of it. But we are gonna do a little something, not a lot, just a little something to kind of spruce the house up a little bit, make it a little brighter, because we plan on living here for a little bit. I told John I kind of wanted to live here until we build. We plan on building within the next couple of years, but you know, in God's timing, not ours, so that could be longer. So I want to make this house a home. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just wearing this. I'm wearing this tonight. It's gonna be relaxed. I think I might throw like a red brown in the crease. This is the M537. It's a little tapered at the top. I just kind of, let's see, what can I talk about? Like I said, this is a little bit of my anxiety, not really knowing what to talk about, filming for 45 minutes already, and deleting a lot of it because I didn't know what I wanted to talk about. And constantly having to let the girls in and out because they're just causing a ruckus. And now Pixie's at my feet, and now she's back on the bed. And I went to Winter Jam this year. I haven't been to Winter Jam since 2010. Yeah, 2010. And it was a blast. Skillet was awesome. If you haven't heard of Skillet, they're like a rock Christian band that's just, it doesn't have anything crazy in it, but it's a rock type. I don't know. I'm going to link some of their videos down below so you can check them out. But they are just so cool. I mean, he's the lead male vocalist, and his wife plays the guitar, and she rocks like this really cool purple hair. And then there's a girl that plays the drums and another guy that plays another guitar. And it's just, and this is a Christian concert, and it was $15 at the door. It was more to park than it was to get in. Like, I'll do a whole montage of going to Winter Jam. It was just, I don't know. I absolutely love that atmosphere. We took John's little brothers with us. It was awesome. If you have the opportunity to go to a Winter Jam, go. They had Carrie Job, new song, Jordan Feliz, Building 429, Skillet. Did I say Skillet already? I mean, yeah, I've been talking about them for a minute, but who else did they have? They had the pre-jam party with Mallory Hope and a couple other people. I'll link all the, and John Christ was the comedian. It was hilarious. Y'all, I mean, if you have, like I said, if you have the opportunity to go, do not pass it up. It's $15 at the door. We spend like, what, $180 on tickets sometimes if we really want to go. This is just a clean brush. I mean, it's worth it. It's good, clean, family fun, and there's nothing in the songs that you wouldn't want your kids listening to. I think I'm done. I think that's what I'm going to do. That's good. I don't know. Do I want to put like a little pop of something right there, or do I just want to put a, I think I'll use that. This is how I decide to do my makeup. I just open it up and go with it. Like, I don't have a rhyme. I don't have a reason. It is what it is. I think I'm going to take this this little Morphe brush that looks like this. And I'm going to take, probably going to mix these two in the palette. These first two, and put it like right there where it's still bare. But Winter Jam was awesome. Like, go. If you have the opportunity to go, do it. Don't think about it. Like I said, just go. It was amazing. And after that, his little brother, John's little brother, started working for us. I can't wait to see what God has in store for John and his family. Maybe I should have mentioned at the beginning of this video that it's going to be a lot of Christian talk. Oh, well, if you didn't like it, you could have turned it off by now. What else? I don't watch TV. I watch YouTube. Oh my God. Today, if you don't watch Phil and Alex, I just found them in their infertility story, and she's done so many different things to get pregnant. They've done IVF. This made their third time. Guys, I ordered food and I was crying when the guy got here. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Hold on. They put it out today. It was, the title of it, I've been praying for them so hard. The title of it is We're Pregnant After 6 Years of Infertility. It's Phil and Alex. The IVF, the third transfer, took. I was bawling. Oh my God. I have prayed so hard for them. I don't even know who they are. They don't know who I am, but I have prayed so hard for them. My husband and I, we struggle with infertility. We've been married almost 7 years. So we've been dealing with it as well, but we've never gone to the lengths to get pregnant that they have. And my heart, oh my God. And then she's like, just pray that the little baby holds on like she doesn't have a miscarriage. And I'm praying so hard. Oh God, it was just, I was crying so hard. It was, I'm so happy for them. You need to experience, if you haven't, true happiness for someone else. Because it's a different kind of happiness. Like, I don't know them on a personal level. They don't know me. But I have when I'm having my intimate prayer with God and I'm talking to Him and I'm praying for people, I pray for my family and I pray for people like that. I pray that God would bless them with their heart's desires. I pray for those things on a very deep emotional level. So to see them actually get pregnant just invokes a reaction of just weeping, because that's how great God is. Sorry. No, I'm not sorry, but it's just, I'm so happy for them. I have prayed so hard. I am so happy for them. I am over the moon happy for them. Their reaction, I'm linking that below. Their reaction, well, my heart. I mean, if you have not followed their journey or seen, they have adopted 2 little girls already. Go watch the video. I'm linking it down below. If you don't feel something when you watch their reaction to finding out that they're pregnant, we need to check your pulse. Like, my dogs went nuts because I'm in my recliner sobbing uncontrollably. Then the La Rosa's dude shows up. I'm like, get it together, get it together. I walk out on the porch. I've been sobbing, so my face is puffy and red. He's just kind of looking at me. I'm like, do I explain to him why I'm crying? I'm like, I was watching some videos on YouTube and I'm very emotional. And he was just like, okay, crazy lady, give me my money so I can leave. But anyway, I'm gonna link that. Y'all go watch that. I'm really excited for small group, to segue. If y'all don't have small group at your church, maybe talk to somebody and see if y'all can't start small group. I'm just so excited. Anyway, I don't usually get this excited for stuff. I'm usually nervous by now, but I am so thoroughly pumped. What was I looking for? I was looking for something, but I can't remember what it was. When I get to talking about God, I'm gonna lose track of everything. Like, I forget what I'm talking about. I forget why I'm talking about it. One tip, this is so totally off subject. Let me pop you up here. One little tip, when I do my eyebrows, I have a mirror here, which is my, let me see if I can show you. Can you see it? Look at me, Inception. I've got my Smashbox palette open, and I can see me in it. And I also have my little tiny Becca champagne pop, and I do my eyebrows like this, and then I check like this, and then I check, because my eyebrows are pretty good. They're just really light. This is my natural hair color. There's not a single shred of hair dye in my hair. This dirty dishwater blonde and even these little tiny highlights that you see, that's not highlights, that's my hair. I use the Anastasia Brow Definer in taupe. Not my favorite thing in the world, but it is what it is. It's what I have. I spent $22 on it, so I'm going to use it. It gets the job done. But I think I might go try something else next. To be quite honest, I might just start filling them in with powder and get the Benefit little, what's it called? I have no idea. Brow thing that tames and colors your brows. It puts like little fibers in them. I might use that, like fill them in with powder and then use that, because my eyebrows don't need a lot of help. Like, that's the brow without anything in it. That's the brow with stuff in it. All I did was make it darker. I don't even touch the inner corner. I just kind of lightly go there, and then I put powder in the inner corner. I just push all my hair down like that. I just comb it down and go around the lines, like where my roots to my hair, my follicles are. And I just follow the line. Sometimes I get a little heavy-handed, then I push up. And I don't know why my hair on this side is so sparse. And also, I feel like I have a lot of fat right there. I don't know why either. Like, I just feel like I do. Because when I'm pushing, my eyebrows going everywhere, and I see women doing their eyebrows and their eyebrows not moving at all, and it's just like this skin's not going anywhere. But when I'm doing my eyebrows, my skin right here goes and doesn't want to hold still. Like, watch it. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe they're not pushing really hard. But I have to push hard to get any payoff with this. But if y'all are still around in this video, you must really like me or be really bored. Or both. Because this is not a video that would ever... What did I just do? No. If I go a little too hard, if I go hard in the streets with this, I just kind of spoolie it out. I used to have really thin eyebrows. My eyebrows were fine until I plucked them the first time ever. And then... Oh, sad day. Sad day. Get behind me, Satan. What time is it? It's 3:13. I don't even have small group till 7. I just wanted to film this before John got home. I should have never touched them the first time I did them. But I did. You live and you learn. Thank God most of it grew back though, because that would have been bad if it hadn't. I feel like in this video I'm looking in the viewfinder more than I normally do. Because I'm trying to make sure that I'm still in focus and that this doesn't look ridiculous. But in my other sit down videos I do pretty good at looking directly there, because I cannot stand watching a video where it looks like they're talking to me but they're over here and they're looking at themselves. And I've done a lot of that in this video and I apologize. Oh, don't put pink in your eyebrow, girl. I use the lightest shade in the Shape Matters palette from Smashbox to do what I'm about to do. I just kind of barely, and I mean I am barely touching that. I've got a little bit on this side. Barely I touch it with my eyebrow. And then, where'd you go? Yep, that's the spoolie side. I take it and I rough up the inner corner. I'm like, no girl. That's what this looks like. Let me see. But that's my eyebrows now. And I always wash my face before so all my hair stick down. I'm not in the mood to straighten my hair today, but just gonna have to. I have 2 mascaras. I have the Lancome, or Lancome, whatever I'm gonna call it. Hypnos Drama. I love this. The wand is thebomb.com. Let me show you the wand. I love the wand. But it's at the point where I should probably throw this out, but this was responsive too, so no. And this is what I got because I got the Born This Way foundation. This little sample of Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. A lot of people love this. I'm not one of them. I don't know if it's just the sample, but it doesn't transfer very well. Like, I don't know. That's the wand. It just, the transfer isn't that great. Like, I don't know. It separates my eyelashes really, really well. Like, it does really good, I guess, but it just doesn't make them go, it's just kind of meh. So I mix the two. This one kind of makes it go separate, and this will make it go pop. So what I do is if I'm sitting cross-legged, usually on my bed doing my makeup, I will put the mascara in the bend of my knee to warm it up. I forgot to do that because I'm sitting in a regular chair. So let's hope this works. It just makes it, it heats up the mascara, which makes the application better. But I use the Too Faced one first. And I try not to make crazy faces. And I've noticed, let me zoom you in. We're up close and personal now. I've never seen anybody on YouTube that I've watched do mascara the way I do. I blink. I roll it at the base and blink through. Like, watch. Like I twist and roll. And sometimes I just blink. I just let my eyelashes do the job. Oh, crud. I got a little bit up there, but what I do is I let it dry, and I have Q-tips here. Once it dries, I just flake it off. I've never seen anybody do it. My mom doesn't do it. My cousins don't do it. Like, I like this mascara. Don't get me wrong. It's actually performing a lot better today than it ever has. So that's odd. I'm not going to use 2 of them today. I make the comment about it and then it does this. Okay, I like it. Did you just have to season in the tube or something? Girl! Oh my God! Oh my Atlanta. Okay, look at that. I had this for a week and it wasn't doing that. We like. I changed my mind. This side is always my I don't want to play eyelashes. I used to have such an intense curl right here on the end. And it was weird. I was putting on a set of false eyelashes and I didn't realize that this little corner piece had gotten stuck under the band of the falsies. When I took them off, the corner of my eyelashes were literally curled back. I was like, okay, I'll just wash my face and it'll go back to normal. And it never did. Like, I thought, okay, once the growth of that eyelash goes all the way out, like, because you know when you get eyelash extensions, they fall out because your lashes continue to grow. I figured, okay, it'll fall out and I won't have to worry about it. Well, it lasted for almost 1.5 years. But now it's gone, thankfully. That side didn't go. It was, like I said, this is I might cooperate eye. Once I've got barely nothing on here, I do the bottoms because I don't like a lot on the bottom. How did I go from having legit topic conversation to showing you what I'm doing on my makeup? Okay, that's kind of all I do on the bottoms, just enough to make it look like there's something down there. Belle's on the porch basking in the sun. She's freaking out to go outside. It's been so cold up here. We've not been able to do anything outside other than construction work, which I'm not going to go do that. But me and the girls haven't been able to get out of the house. I took them to get them groomed the other day, and John was in the area because we had to meet a client about a job. So we just took the girls to get groomed, and that's the first time he went with me. And it was so much easier with him taking us because he put the crate in the car. And then it just flakes off. Like, just like that. It just flaked right off. Sometimes on this eye, I'll get it at the base of my lashes, and on this one, on the inner corner, I get it right there. But it just flakes right off. So what I do now, I guess, is just underneath my eye. So, boop, boop. And then I'll mix it with a little bit of that brown, and then I just go right underneath my lashes in the corner right there. Just to kind of do a little something, something. And I didn't tap it off because I used it for both of those. And I just smudge. This side's gonna need a little more because it's the one I hit second. Then I'll take this, put a little bit of that little transition shade just on the little tip, and go right over it. Like I said, disclaimer, I'm not a beauty YouTuber. These angles stink. But this is how I do my makeup. And then I take the M213, this little tiny one, and I hit the inner corner with the 2 that I put all over the lid. And then I do the same with my brow bone. Now I'm going to take the M510 and do the I use these for highlights on my cheeks because I like them. I don't even know if you can see that, to be honest. With my lighting, can you see that? A little bit. Okay. Put just a smidge right on the end of my nose. But I use the L'Oreal Color Riche Beyond Pink. Let's do this before I run out of memory card again. I don't overline my lips for the most part. I like my mouth, so that's my top lip. It disappears when I smile. And now then I will smile to even out that line. And then we've got my Big Bertha bottom lip that doesn't match my top lip. That's my bottom lip. Alright, now I go in with Jeffree Star. But I don't do it until I put some Charmex on. Charmex. Carmex on. Because a lot of people like liquid lips. But I don't like how drying they are. So I always put Carmex on. It makes it not so much of a liquid lip, but I love the color. And I always like scrape a lot of this off. So we ain't trying to be all crazy today. What I do now is I take the same thing that I went around my nose with. The thing I liked about the board this way is that little pump. I can pump out the smallest amount and go around my lips to kind of fix where it's not so smooth. And then I just blot it out. And then I'll take the smallest bit of translucent powder on this little tiny thing, the the Morphe E36, to set that powder without messing anything up. That allows me to smooth everything out. And then I'll take this and back into that eyeshadow and hit the Cupid's bow again. That's what we're working with. I'm gonna go straighten my hair and I'll be right back. Okay, this is the final product. I've straightened my hair. I usually put that little piece behind my ear and let that fall forward just a smidge, but let's get back. This is what it looks like. It took me an hour longer than it normally does because I was filming it and talking a lot. I really hope you all liked this video. It was extremely all over the place. I deleted quite a bit of sections where it was just kind of me trying to figure out what to talk about. I don't have an extremely exciting life. I don't do a lot of things. I don't watch a lot of TV, so I just talk about what I know, which is usually other couples struggling with infertility on YouTube, Jesus, and my husband. That's about it. And then I talked a little bit about the makeup I was wearing and what I've done to this face. This is kind of what it looks like up close. I'm not gonna beauty YouTube it. It's not happening. So I'll just zoom y'all in a little bit. Oh, y'all are real close. And this is just kind of what it looks like. Anyway, guys, if you all did like it, give it a big thumbs up. I cannot promise that there will be a ton more videos like this in the future, but if you want to stick around, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a video. I hope you all are having a wonderfully blessed evening, morning, noon, night, no matter what time it is, wherever you are. I hope it's genuinely blessed. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.